Hello and welcome to the channel. Right now I am testing the SMG Productions CSD. It is a microphone preamp. It has a phase switch here, output volume, which I will adjust now, output volume, 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 right there. All right, and then we have a limiter. The limiter, limiting, 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 limiter, not limiting, limiter, not limiting, limiter, limiting, limiting, hello, 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 hello. Yes, all right. So yeah, that's the limiter. And now we have a timbre switch, which is kind of neat because we can basically go through different tones of the microphone preamp. So now I've got it going down, which is kind of a dark, rich sound. Now we're going to go up. And here we are in the middle position, which is, in my opinion, more mids. And then we go up, and we are getting lots of crisp highs added to the source of my voice. So that's pretty crispy right there. So the mid section, and we've got the low, the low, the high, the mid, and the low. Very useful. I'm going to keep it in the mid for now. And then we have a high pass, which I'm going to introduce the lows now. And you see the high pass was really crushing it. So now let's hear the highs with our preamp on the high timbre. So we're getting nice lows right now. We'll cut off just a little bit so it's more radio friendly here. Yeah, there we go. And we'll put it to the mid timbre. So we have the highs are kind of faded off, and then we'll put a limiter kind of to the mid section right here, maybe 3/4, like so. And now, yeah, then we got nice limiter. We're rolling off some of the lows so we can fine tune that, and then we've got down here phantom power at the bottom. So let's see what that does to lose my mic, or if I don't, I'm not sure. If I can figure out which way to press this thing. What direction do you go? Oh. Okay, gotta press it down. Sorry, I can't see it. And the RE20 does not need phantom power, I guess. Okay, so we just killed the phantom power. RE20 is kicking butt. Figured this mic would need a phantom power. Shows you what I know. And we're rolling off the lows right now. So it goes pretty... I'm not sure what frequency that is, but I'm pretty high up there. So really does cancel out a lot of the lows if you're trying to kill the lows. And now I want to give you another example of a CAPI here, which is also based off an API. This SMG CSD is supposedly like an API as well, with 3 variations. So here is the low timbre variation, the mid timbre variation, and the high timbre variation. It's a very flexible preamp. I've got the gain kicked up here. We can bring down the gain a little bit and boost the output here, and yeah. So if we want a nice clean tone, we're gonna go to the mids here, cancel a little bit of the booster limiter, limiting all the way, and I'm gonna give myself just a little bit more vocal here. Do 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 do. There we go. Okay. So yeah, CSD does take some finessing to get where you want it, but there we go. Now I'm going to bring down the main volume. Hello. Boom bop. Boom bop. Boom bop. Boom bop. Yeah. So that's cool. Pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, I can bring that volume down a little bit more right in there. And there you go. You're ready to go. See, the limiting is really kind of crushing it there. So it's almost like having a compressor as well. We'll just take it out of the mix now, just so we have a straightforward sound. And this is the SMG CSD. Now I'm going to run over here to the CAPI VP-28. This is the CAPI VP-28. Got the RE20 microphone I'm using, and VP-28 straightforward. We're running pretty high on the volume right now, and also has a high pass, rolling it off at 80 hertz. So 80 hertz off, and no roll off. Roll off, roll off, no roll off, roll off. Okay, so this is needing a lot of gain, and it needed a lot of gain in the SMG. So I'm going to bring up the gain a little bit more. Let's see here. Do 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 do. RE20 needs some gain. That's right. RE20 needs some gain. Yeah. So yeah, we'll adjust that back a little bit, and yeah, this is the VP-28 by CAPI Audio. Nice tone. Do ba bum ba boom boom bum. Nice tone. Boom boom bum ba dum bum bum. Yeah, VP-28. Very straightforward, easy to use. Do 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 tweet 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 tweet. All right, so I want you to listen to the noise floor as well. So nothing going on, and listen to that. Now I'm going to go to the CSD now, and we'll listen to its noise floor when the microphone is not on. So here we are. I've got the CAPI off right now, and we're just running the CSD. I haven't done anything except switched inputs with this RE20 microphone. I'm going to go ahead and boost the volume a little bit just to match the other volume. Do 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 do. Ba 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 dee da boom ba. Okay, so I want you to listen to me not talking. Okay, and now I'm going to switch back over to the VP-28, and we'll do that one more time. That was interesting because whenever I unplugged, noise was introduced, so that's something probably within the signal chain of some sort. Okay, so VP-28 obviously sounds pretty different in comparison to the SMG CSD. These are all subjective things. You may be looking for something in particular, but I'm just giving you a reference point of these different tones. So yeah, the VP-28 sounds considerably different and not as flexible as the SMG CSD, but sounds pretty darn good. And now we're going to go back. I'm going to do a 80 hertz roll off, and yeah, that sounds pretty darn good. So now we're going to go back to the CSD. And now we're back into the CSD, nice and clear tone. I can still roll off a little bit more low, or I can bring it back in. I am on the mid timbre, so we're not even on the low one right now. I can go to the low one and get more low end, closer to the VP-28 we were just listening to. It does sound a little bit more transparent, though. It sounds pretty good. Yeah. So very versatile. I don't have the limiter on right now, though. High pass is pretty much off, and yeah, pretty similar to the VP-28. Definitely different tones. So yeah, let me know what you think. What do you think of the CSD so far? I know this is not probably the best tutorial on it, but hey, I'm trying to give you something to know what this thing sounds like. So if you've heard the VP-28, this will give you kind of a ballpark idea of what it sounds like.